Is that Dawn of the Majesty Secret Rares? Oh, yes, it is. During the filming of this video, some more info dropped here, and what you're seeing on your screen here is 2 more secret rares here for you guys. Shooting Majestic Star Dragon, and it looks like the little Stardust Buddy is also going to be a secret rare. Now, I know you guys can't see this because of how small and fine the graphics are, but it looks like Sioux ships get to maintain their name. So excited for that. And it also looks like over here that Magic Key also gets to maintain their name. It looks like we have win, win, win across the board here, but this brings our confirmed secret rare total up to a very high number as of making this video. So I hope you guys are excited. Seeing the Stardust deck in a beautiful rarity is going to be super exciting, and I'm sure a lot of you guys are going to be as well. Now let's pass it on over to the rest of the video, shall we? So you guys smash the grab button and subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more awesome content. So, secret rares, what are we working with so far? So Albert is a secret rare. We already talked about this. We've gone down the entire paradigm with this. Konami, you need to fix that Despia misprint down there, because this thing is supposed to search for branded, not Despia spells and traps. A lot of people are confused about that, but I once again have to reiterate that unfortunately he is not correctly displayed right now and is supposed to search branded. So there's that. But hey, if this card gets corrected, I mean, you need 3 of this and a bunch of Ultras, which we'll talk about here in a little bit. To no surprise, the first bad secret rare of the set is the Sacred Skulls of the Gizmek Legend. Cool thing is, neither player can activate the effects of monsters on the field whose attack does not equal their own defense. Huh. So, you know the sad part about this is, you gotta get an ungodly amount of counters on this. You have to play it, first of all, which means I have to play a Gizmek strategy. And I feel like this card doesn't really do enough per se. If this deck got a little bit more gas, this could have potential, but unfortunately it looks like it flopped on the OCG side of things, and it's typically not a good sign to say when a new potential archetype has flopping potential. So I think this will be, if not the TCU exclusive bug as a secret rare, this might be the cheapest secret rare in the set. Alright, so don't be surprised. Next up here, we have the Anti-Human Intelligence Messiah. I'm glad that they actually maintained the name here for Messiah. The cool thing about this is any card sent to the graveyard is banished, alright, instead, except for monsters. This is a walking macrocosmo for stun. Me and Akano have been talking about wanting to side this actually, just so that we can macro ridiculous decks. Oh, Eldritch needs their back row? Hello? No banishment for you. This is literally the most hilarious card available, and it's just a scale 0. Alright, I think that's the most interesting thing about this. Not only was this like the first Cyverse Pendulum monster, it's also got a universal scaling of 0. Alright, so Macrocosmo for stun. Did we really need this? Yeah, did Triff need this? Yeah. I think Triff's going to have a lot of fun messing around with this card, because the free summoning mechanic on this is pretty free, but let's be honest here. We care about the milling ass, or the Macrocosmo walking effect on this. Honestly, in terms of value, I don't know if this is going to be too expensive. I wouldn't be surprised to see this pushing the $15 to $20 mark, all things considered, for what this card truly is. Alright? Antimetal gets some love. Synchro Overtake. So this is literally just, what is it? The fusion deployment that allows you to reveal and go search. This is a searcher. Alright, do not misunderstand why this card will be worth something in the long run. Alright, it's just the free potential. It does not surprise me to see that they made this a secret rare. Alright, and I talked about on the initial video when we made this. Yeah, it sucks that you get locked in synchro monsters for the turn, but if you're somebody that loves the ever-living crap out of Stardust and that whole cool combo line that you can do with the deck, shooting up Quasar and all the new support with this card's going to be something that you're going to need to get. Alright, yeah, it is a once per turn. Yeah, it does allow for, you know, full combo, but at the end of the day, I do see this card actually maintaining a decent price tag, alright, for the long haul, alright? It does do searching, alright? Which means it's got to be worth something in the long run. Ready Fusion as a secret rare. Did anybody not foresee this? Because it's instant fusion, but for any level 6 non-effect monster. Alright, if there's anything in this set that you're going to have to prepare for. You're going to have to decide which of those vanilla fusion monsters you're going to want. I honestly think that this might end up being a sleeper card in this set. I have a feeling a lot of players are going to look at this card and go, there's no point in picking this up right away. If this card touches the $10 point, expect massive buyouts for it, all right? Yes, I understand that it does only summon a vanilla fusion monster, but that's fine, all right? The new guy is a level 2 tuner, all right? So we now have Theseus, and you now have access to a level 2 tuner. Expect all sorts of weird stuff to come out with this. Remember, Mabelus exists. There's the stupid dragon one that exists as well, so you can do cool dragon shenanigans with this. And this card doesn't have any locking on it. So I do have a feeling that if somebody figures out something with this, $30 plus all day long. All right, this card has that potential to reach that ceiling level where not quite where Instant Fusion was in its peak, but there's something to be said about this card. All right, next up here is the Iris Sword Soul. So I'm really glad to see that we just confirmed that Xingjiangs will be called Sword Souls here in the TCG, as this is a Xingjiang card. So there's nothing too crazy about this card. I think at most I saw the OCG was messing around with this as a one of, if that. So I could see this maintaining a somewhat $20, $25 price tag. Honestly, a lot of the Xingjiang builds aren't even playing this, honestly. We could see her maintaining the $25 waifu tax. She'll probably be a Starlight in the set. Don't be shocked if you see this card end up being a Starlight. Alright, you know how the waifu tax works around these parts. So that's the first half of the secret rares that we got here. Next up are the Ultras. So Despia actually ended up getting Quadratus as a Ultra Rare, which made me happy a little bit on the inside. If I do have to say, out of some level of excitement here, I think seeing that Quadratus will have some sort of rarity is honestly a good thing. I think this card is pretty freaking awesome for what it actually brings to the Despia deck. In terms of, like, combo ability, though, yeah, you can bet your butt this is going to be something that is going to be mandatory. I think most builds of the Shadal variant play 2 of this, all things considered, alright? So, good value for our friend. Next up on the Despia train here, we also had Dramaturge of Desola. I think you play 2 of this post Burst of Destiny, which means that you'll get the chance to have easy access to this. Having 1 secret, by the way, and something that actually was required of like a 2 to 3 of, if that, and then Dramaturge, if you're really trying to play 3 Dramaturge for the extension, I guess. We were never trying to do that, but realistically, between this and Quadratus, I guess you can see some sort of value, but $10 on the high end, I would say at minimum. Next up is the Protecting Spirit, Lugeth. The OCG hasn't touched this card at all. I don't particularly think that this card was all that good. Even when this card was, like, announced in the OCG, it really got swept underneath the rug, and there was nothing too crazy to say about this card. Alright, yeah, it does bring some cool synergy to the deck, but it doesn't do enough. Now, talk about stained glass in Burst, when you get literally a Graceful Charity-esque effect for this deck. Alright, oh, I can't wait, alright? I just seen a Despia build playing, you know, the Graceful Charity card. I was like, well, that's really frickin' spicy. You can do some really mean things with that. So, that's something to look forward to out of that, alright? Oh, I can't wait. I'm so excited for Burst more than this set. Gizmek Nagania, the Sunrise Signalers, and Ultra Rare. I guess. I don't know what I guess. As an Ultra, I'm just not too excited about the Gizmek theme because, once again, everything that I saw for initial testing for this, the archetype just kind of felt like a flop. Next up, Chronomaly Vimana. This is a generic card, which I guess is kind of interesting in its own right, even though it does require a Chronomaly monster in the graveyard or an Exceed monster. So there's a slight restriction on it, but this card is pretty cool. I bet you guys forgot the Chronomalies were getting support in this set. You know, they have an entire archetype in here, subsection for this. It's so weird. But this is also the set where we're getting power-ups for, it's not Ritual Beast, it's the other ones. The Winda? The Winda archetype? Yeah, the Wind Dark type. Guys, leave a comment down below and refresh my old memory on that. I think we get like 3 to 4 cards a set. And then Stellar Wind Wolf Fort. The generic Synchro monster is also ultra rare. This is really good. Having this actually semi-available to players will be a good thing. I was going to be really disappointed that everything revealed today was going to be a secret rare. And at least Stellar and the Chronomaly ended up being ultra, which is really good. So, what are my real final thoughts on this set? So I'm going to be honest with you guys. I think that everything good is already taken up in your secret rare slots. You have 4 missing slots, all right, which could be the Stardust monster, or this could just be 4 frickin' insect monsters. I don't know. There could also be a magic key in there. I'm not too sure on that. We'll find out more tomorrow, and we will see what's really happening here. But so far, I'm not surprised to see that the secrets in this set ended up being the secrets in this set. They all truly make sense. So guys, what do you think? Please leave a comment down below what you guys think. Smash your love, subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more awesome content. And I'll see your beautiful faces back here later on the day with some more cool awesome content. Peace out, guys. Thank you, patrons, for making the ride never truly end. Without you guys' support, well, I would probably be doing Truffle Shuffle videos for a living. Guys, please check out VanCool40 for all of your Cardfight Vanguard content brought to you by MCool40. And if you are looking to pick up singles, check out mcoolgames.com for your trading card game needs. Thanks for watching, everybody.